I saw this one and I couldn't believe it. I was literally, after I had watched this and I had read the story, I was in my house freaking out. Well, not a whole lot, but it's just absurd. It really is absurd. A senator who is a Republican, big shock, Mike Walsworth, is asking a high school science teacher. Clue number one, school has failed this man, and he's a senator. And well, of course, it's Louisiana. What more can you say? He's asked about the teaching of evolution in this in the class. He asked if there's a direct example of evolution that can be taught in the class, and the response of the science teacher was settled in the most elegant and convincing experiments in evolutionary biology. And it was talking about E. coli bacteria, which would basically, I'm going to play the clip here. It's about a minute long, but you have to hear this. You're gonna go, oh my God! What people put this man in office? It's astounding.
Let me ask you a question. There's not an experiment that you could
yes, there is an
have
experiment
in the classroom that would say, here's Darwin's theory of evolution. This proves it without a shadow of a doubt.
I will tell you about that. They have done experiments with E. coli bacteria, and they have taken those E. coli and they have taken different containers of them and they froze them in time, so that
how long of time? How long?
They just froze them over generations, like years.
Oh, okay.
But this is an experiment.
Okay.
And so then they let the E. coli that are in the different vials continue to evolve. Okay. And then they take this group and they freeze it. And then they take this group and they freeze it. And then you can take all of them over time and compare them. And you can see how the E. coli have changed over time and how they evolved. But what's really interesting...
They evolve into a person?
No,
okay, I'm just asking how to get there. I'm just trying to figure out how to get there. But go ahead. I mean, so they change.
Person.
I think that's what we're talking about on.
Oh, that's not what we're talking about.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. I'm just trying to find out.
Evolution.
Yeah, absolutely.
So these E. coli.
This gives me such a. It's hurting my brain. I'm just trying to read the story here, and it's hurting my brain. He thought that E. coli evolves into a person. Are you fucking kidding me? Creationists often use this argument. If you say you're talking to them about evolution, about anything, they say, well, does it turn into a person? No, it doesn't turn into a person. That's not how evolution works. You've got to be kidding me. There is nobody that has ever said, yeah, E. coli turns into a person. There's nothing that says monkeys turn into people. It doesn't happen, people. It does not happen. Evolution, and then they talk about microevolution or macroevolution. It's evolution. Evolution is the same, no matter what the scale is. It's just a different time frame. What really bothers me is this person was elected to office. He is a senator in Louisiana. Well, they have low standards down there, I'm sure. But a senator. If you think E. coli can evolve into a human being, you are impeached. You're gone. You have no sense of intelligence left. Gone. Bye-bye. Crystal, your thoughts?
He is a little condescending ass. I mean, I think that's all that amounts to. He asked the teacher if there's any direct evidence, and she's a direct example of evolution, and she's giving him a brilliant study. Linsky's study of E. coli is very well documented, and how the E. coli does evolve, and she's trying to make that out to him, and he's really just making an idiot out of himself, trying to be condescending to her.
Right.
I don't know what he was thinking. I really don't even know what he was.
He's one of these young Earth creationists, I'd willing to bet.
Well, I mean, I think that's. I mean, I'm sure that's what that ends up being. But I mean, all of our stuff that we have. I mean, the entire scientific understanding that we have is all goes back to Galileo and his indirect observation. Of course, we're not going to be sitting there and watching it directly happen, but all of our medical science, all of our everything we know really about the world, we have come to from microevolution, and seeing that there is no evidence of macroevolution, and this other stuff that I'm sure that would be the road that he's trying to travel down.
Right.
Is idiocracy.
Yeah. And basically, the article said,
What a dumbass.
Yeah, he is a dumbass. He is a dumbass. And the article says, if you're denying macroevolution, you should be questioning the validity of pretty much all science. Next time a creationist denies macroevolution, we should not be hard-pressed to point out that he or she is effectively denying the existence of the material universe in which we all live. I mean, really. People, don't elect these assholes. If your senator is running on a platform of being a creationist, don't vote for him. He's an idiot. He's an obvious idiot. If you can't see that, you are fucking idiot, more an idiot than they are. And you shouldn't even be allowed to vote. Michael, your thoughts?
Well, I'm not 100% sure on exactly what a creationist is, but as far as I know, they're all fucking mental cases.
Well, basically, creationists is they believe that the Earth is only that's a young Earth creationist. They believe that Earth is only 6,000 years old. God made everything, and we've only been on Earth for 6,000 years. So he just like plop us down, create us out of nothing, and boom, there we were, which is fucking stupid.
Yeah, what a bunch of twats.
Yeah. I couldn't put it any better.
No. And he's an idiot for saying, does it evolve into humans? Yeah, everything evolves, but not everything evolves into humans.
Right.
Okay, monkeys evolved into humans.
Well, no, actually, monkeys did not evolve into humans. We have a monkeys and humans have a common ancestor, but we didn't come from monkeys. So just to clarify that.
Oh, okay. Some people are they're like idiots, because I was watching something on YouTube, I think it was the other day, something you posted onto Twitter, and it was a man, and he was talking through an interview with a I think it was a creationist then, who was trying, and they were having this creationist / science debate thing, and she was talking about on there how science can prove this, science can prove that, but there's no proof someone created the Earth. There is no proof.
Right.
But yet people are sitting there saying, oh yeah, God must exist because there's a book, there's somebody's written down exactly what happened and how this happened, and there must have been Jesus because there's a massive book written on the thing and all this sort of...
Yeah.
Just because it's written down, people, doesn't mean that it's true.
That's right.
Like some people believe everything that's told on TV. Some people believe everything on the radio, on the internet. People, listen to me now. Just because it's said or written down or put in the news doesn't always mean it's true. It sometimes means they're trying to tell you something that they wish was true, or something that they should, or they're trying to make you think something.